Hi everyone, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to get your iPhone ready to sell. So whether you're giving it to a friend, trading it in, selling it online, then these steps will make sure that your personal data is cleaned, your phone is also clean, and that the new owner can use it without any problems. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So the first important step is to back up your data. You need it to save all of your videos, photos, contacts, apps, and everything. So once you reset the phone, you won't have any of that unless you've backed it up. So I'll show you how to do that. So first, head over to the settings. Now click on your name right up top here, and now click on the iCloud. After you click on the iCloud, then we need to scroll down until we see iCloud backup. Here we have this iPhone. Now we need to click it and enable the backup this phone switch. So now it's turning on backup and soon we'll be able to back it up. So let's click backup now. And now it's backing up, and right here we will have the estimated time remaining. So it may be around probably 40 to 20 minutes. It basically varies how much things you have on your iPhone. I didn't have many, so my backup is almost here. But I don't know how long would that take for you. Now, after you've backed up everything, don't just assume that it's saved. Check your iCloud or a folder to be sure that the photos and all files are actually here. This step prevents from any data loss, and it happens way more often than you'd think. So moving on to the next step, basically we need to remove any SIM cards, eSIMs, and once your data is safe, go ahead and do that. So basically if you're using an eSIM, then we need to go over to settings and then cellular. Let me show you. So now we're getting into the settings. Now here we will have the cellular. And here, when you have an eSIM, then you will have it available here. Now you just simply click on it and then scroll down until you guys see the remove eSIM button. It's very important to actually delete the eSIM, because when you leave it, then it can cause issues when you try to activate it on your phone later. So yeah, physical SIM or eSIM, you need to remove it just to be safe. So the next step is to sign out of all of your accounts. So sign out of your Apple ID and your Google accounts. This is very crucial because if you don't, then your phone could stay locked to your iCloud account and the next person won't be able to even use it. So to sign out, let me show you how it's done. So go over to settings. Now let me search for it, and here, as you guys can see, we can go over to our name. Now scroll a bit down until we see the sign out button. It's very important to do that. As I said, the device could be iCloud locked and the next owner won't be able to use it. So if you have any other accounts, let's say on Google or Gmail, then make sure to log out of these two. It's quick and it's super important, so it's worth doing. Now for the next step, what you guys can do is factory reset the phone. It's very important to do that because you don't want anyone else to have your files. So what we need to do is go over to the general in the settings. So let me just go over to settings. Now here we need to go over to general, and now we need to scroll a bit down until we see transfer or reset iPhone. Now here we need to click erase all content and settings, then click on continue, and as you guys can see, we will be basically removing everything, but we still have our backup on the Apple account, so we do not have to worry about anything. But just to make sure, double check that backup if it's done and if your eSIMs or SIMs are removed. So now as a next step, you need to clean your phone. So get a microfiber cloth and give it a good clean. So you can wipe down the screen, back and the sides. If there's any dust in the charging port or the speaker grills, then gently use a soft brush or compressed air. I recommend the second one. So a clean phone basically looks more valuable and can help you sell it quicker. So it's very important to clean it up. Now, when it's done, remove the case and the screen protector, unless you're trying to include them in a sale. So screen protectors usually have scratchers on the back or some bubbles. So I will show in the case, but the case also has them. Basically, when you remove them, it helps to show the real condition of the phone, so you want to remove the screen protector from here. If the case looks good though, then you can throw it as a bonus. Now, what you guys can do is check for the career locks. So this one's really easy to miss and it basically matters much. So check if your phone is career locked. You can do it by going into our site, IMEI.Info, and then enter your phone's IMEI, the tutorials on our channel on where to find it, and you'll see if the phone is locked. If it's locked, then you can call your carrier and ask if it can be unblocked, especially if your phone is fully paid off. So now for a next step, here we have the accessories. So if you still have the original box, charger, cable, manuals, or even the earbuds, if you got ones, then now it's time to gather them all up. Having all the accessories makes the listing look much better and could help you sell the phone faster for a bit more money, because people love getting the full package. So now moving on to the next step, take a good photos and write a clear listing. So let's say you're selling the phone online, you need to take a nice clean photos from the front, then back and the sides to make sure that the photos look sharp. Use the natural light. Now what you guys can include in your listing is the exact model of the phone. So for me it's iPhone XR, its storage size and the screen. Now what else can you guys do is throw in the information about the battery health, and you can find it in the settings, battery and battery health, and then include accessories that you give with the phone. Now, if you don't know how much to ask for the phone, then go on eBay, OLX or Swappa, whatever you're listing, and check other listings from the exact same model. It's very important to not price too high or too low, because looking at a realistic price is basically what others are looking for. So you can either lose some money by placing it lower or scare potential customers by setting it higher. So for the next step, save the IMEI or the serial number. You need to write it down, and you might need it if tracking or something from the package goes wrong. So basically, to find it, you've got a tutorial on our channel on how to find both of those things. It's good to always have them somewhere stored, just in case. So that's it. Your iPhone is basically ready now for sale. It's clean, wiped and safe. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then leave a like, sub and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.